You wake up, but something is already wrong. You don't move at first. You don't open your eyes, because your body feels it before your mind does. Something changed. The cold is sharper now, heavier, almost suffocating. But that's not what wakes you. It's the silence. Not normal silence. Not the kind you hear in the mountains. This one feels wrong. Like the world itself just stopped breathing. Your eyes open slowly. Darkness. But not empty darkness. Something about it feels dense. You listen. Nothing. No wind. No movement. No sound of fabric shifting. And that's when it hits you. That feeling. That deep, instinctive pressure in your chest. The kind you can't explain. The kind that only means one thing. You're not alone. You turn your head slightly. Everyone else is awake. No one says a word. But you don't need to hear anything. You see it. In their eyes. The exact same realization. At the exact same moment. Something is outside. Your heartbeat changes instantly. Faster. Harder. Louder. You try to think. You try to make sense of it. You've trained for this. You've faced storms. You've faced extreme cold. But this is different. This isn't fear of nature. This is something else. Something your brain refuses to understand. Your breathing becomes uneven. Your hands start to shake. You look toward the entrance of the tent, and something inside you stops you. Don't go there. You don't know why, but you know it's wrong. As if whatever is outside is waiting to right there. Listening. You feel it getting closer. Not physically, but mentally. Like it's pressing against you, inside your head. And suddenly, you don't want to stay here anymore. You need to leave. Now. Not in a minute. Not in a second. Now. You reach for your boots, but your hands stop. There's no time. You reach for your coat, but it feels useless. Nothing matters anymore, except getting out. Your fingers close around something cold. A knife. You don't remember picking it up, but it's in your hand, shaking. For a brief moment, you hesitate. This makes no sense. This is wrong. Everything about this is wrong. But the feeling inside you is stronger than logic. Stronger than reason. Stronger than survival. You press the blade against the fabric and cut. The sound rips through the silence. Loud. Violent. The tent opens, and the cold explodes inside. Snow rushes in. The air burns your skin instantly. But none of that matters, because now, you are already moving. All of you, at the same time. No words, no hesitation, just pure instinct. You crawl out through the tear. Not the entrance, never the entrance. Barefoot, unprotected, into the darkness. The snow is deep, freezing. Your feet scream in pain, but you don't stop. You can't, because something behind you is worse. You don't look back. You refuse. Every part of your body is screaming the same command. Run, run, run. And if you think you already understand what happened that night, you don't. Keep watching, because this only gets worse. You move blindly through the snow. Your breath is sharp. Your chest burns. Your vision shakes. The group spreads apart. Some ahead, some behind. No one stays together. No one even tries, because something has already broken that connection. You hear someone fall, a dull sound against the snow. Then silence. No one turns. No one helps. Because stopping is not an option. The darkness ahead shifts. The forest is closer now, but it doesn't feel safe. It feels like a trap. The shadows stretch between the trees. Too long, too still, too wrong. You feel it again. That presence. Closer now. Not chasing. Not running. Just there. watching, waiting. Your legs start to fail. Your body is slowing down, but your fear keeps pushing you forward until suddenly you can't anymore. You collapse. The snow swallows you. The cold wraps around your body, and slowly your thoughts begin to fade. But one question stays, loud, clear, terrifying. What made you run? Because it wasn't just fear. It was something real, something that made staying impossible. Days later, they find you and the others, scattered, frozen, alone, far from the tent. The investigators arrive. They examine everything, and nothing makes sense. The tent, cut open from the inside. Your belongings, still there. Boots, clothes, everything you needed to survive, left behind. As if staying was not an option. Some of you died from the cold, but others, your injuries tell a different story. Bones crushed, skulls fractured, damage that should not be possible, without external wounds, as if something invisible applied force. From the inside, one of you has no eyes. Another, no tongue, no signs of a struggle, no evidence of an attack, no explanation. Only your footprints, running, fleeing, escaping. From something no one can identify. The official report says, an unknown compelling force. Nothing more. No answers. No truth. Just silence. Years pass. People try to explain it. Avalanche, experiments, natural causes. But none of it answers one question. Why would you cut open your only shelter in the middle of a frozen mountain and run barefoot into darkness, unless what was outside was worse than death? And whatever was out there that night was never found. If you want to explore more real stories like this, subscribe and stay with us, because some stories were never meant to be forgotten. And the next one is even more disturbing.